Welcome back, guys, to a preparation stream for the wildcard. I wanted to come and discuss it, and let's have a chat. I think that a lot of videos will pop out discussing the wildcards, and it's time to discuss it ourselves and to plan accordingly for the wildcard up ahead, because a lot of things happened and a lot of changes are needed, in my opinion, to the strategies. Of course, Wasif, hello, nice to see you, man. There is a lot of topics here around the teams, so yeah, I would say there will be a lot of discussion around everything. I'm also having my dinner, and yeah, always good. If you have any questions, we are currently monitoring the game between Leeds and West Ham. By the looks of it, Leeds are going to go through. So let's see what will happen. There aren't a lot of games being affected here. Let me check if the calendar is updated somewhere, because it's pretty annoying not having it. Okay, we have it here. Perfect. We're going to discuss it from here. Yeah, we'll chase Wasif. Yeah, it makes sense, Wasif. I like that. I like these moves. Cherky will be your differential. Let me check the squad for now, but yeah, I think that will be the strategy, most probably for you. That would be the strategy you have. Yeah, Sobo is a goner. I would consider getting rid of Rogers instead of Rice, to be fair, because the Rice in general, you can see the Arsenal fixtures. Bournemouth, Fulham, West Ham, Burnley. Yeah, you have a lot of potential here. A lot of potential. And last game is against Power, so yeah, you have a lot of potential there. I would consider doing that, yeah. You maybe not take a hit and just get them for the double. You still had the free hit, right? You had the free hit in the back. If you have it, yeah, that's the play. They do, but Arsenal have a good fixture difficulty as well, I would say. In Aston Villa in 34 has Fulham, but then Fulham, West Ham, Burnley, no need to burn a transfer there in my opinion, man. But Rodgers is compelling, but he has been shit, let's be real. He has been pretty shit. So yeah. If you have the free hit, I would focus on everything. You you can do something else. You can prepare for the rest of the season, like game week 32, bench boost in 33, and then free hit in 36, and just don't care about it because free hit in 36 gets you Rodgers back against Burnley, and you have a lot of doublers. You would have Palace players, Everton and City probably. City will face Brentford and Palace. So I'm strongly considering free hit 36 as well for me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but yeah, let's see. Let's see what will happen. Even better for you, man. Just attack the fixtures, free hit in 36 and go with it. I would advise this. Because from Leeds, realistically, you are only going to get Calvert-Lewin in general. If you get the rest of the players that you are buying are from City, you already have them. So yeah, you can safely sell Aston Villa. No, it's a double for City versus Palace. Probably a double, not a blank. Hello, Mick. Nice to see you. Hello, Luca. Oof, with all the chips, you should probably double use the triple captaincy on 36, Luca. Wildcard in 32, bench boost in 33, and free hit in 34, Luca. And then play the season up until the end. Yeah, but will Krupi play all of it? So yeah, keep Krupi, man. Keep Krupi. Hello, Stefan. Yeah, looks amazing, Stefan. Luca, with you, no, it's still the same strategy. Probably I would still keep Gabriel from Arsenal, even though it's City away. Gabriel, if he's fit, we have the luxury to see before game week 32. So Gabriel might be a solid option to keep. If you want to go full against Arsenal, that might be the play. That might be the play. Yeah, this game is gone. This game is completely gone. It's Leeds. By the way, imagine Leeds versus Southampton in the semifinals. Imagine. And then Chelsea versus City. It will be scenes. Yeah, Luca, for me, that's the only thing. Yeah, let's see, that's funny. Okay, so now, let's look at Bournemouth. So they face Newcastle and Leeds, while Leeds face Wolves and Bournemouth. That's a very good appeal from Leeds side to pick them, bench them versus United, and play them against Wolves and Bournemouth. Then free hit against game week 34. Then you have Burnley, Spurs, Brighton, West Ham. You have a lot of potential with Leeds. I would say, yeah, this game is basically done. So, yeah, from where do we start? Obviously, we start from the obvious team, and that is Man City. I think that Man City having to play one extra game compared to the rest, and you having the capabilities of... Yeah, 34 will be hard to navigate, but if you do an amazing free hit in 36, that might be the play. Yeah, Wasif. Or the other option is to just free hit in 34 and prepare with transfers for 36. That's the other approach. If you don't want to risk a week and you think you can put out a strong 11, because in 36 in general, teams you would like to target is Arsenal, Aston Villa, Brighton, and Spurs maybe, and City with powers with the double. So, what will you do? I would say free hit in 34 to just avoid it. Get some Brighton players in 33. They still double up. Then they have a nice game in 36. You play them. And against Leeds, it's okay to keep them players. I think Brighton is another team that will have a lot of reasons to invest into. So that's something to take a look at. For sure, I would say triple up City, Wasif, and Brighton, one or two players. If you can get to 33 with one or two hits, then free hit in 34. Even though there are some questionable fixtures either way, like nothing too amazing, and then attack 36 on the go. That's a play. Will it be good enough? We don't know. So yeah, I think we'll see for you. That is the strategy up there. What I would probably do is one of two options. One, either wildcard, free hit in 33, transfers in 34, dead end my team, then 35 wildcarded, 36 bench boosted, and then play with the team in 36, 37, and 38 with all the Arsenal players. The shit thing is that I have the I would sell the Newcastle players, but I would buy more on the wildcard. Realistically, in my team, I have only Thiaw here, which is not too shabby. What we have that I would sell... I don't know if it's the Rice out. Still they play West Ham, man. Still they play West Ham. So not the end of the world. Game of 35 wildcard is a little bit shit. If you ask me, with Sunderland, there not a lot of pace to pick up, to be fair. Wolves with the best fixture run, nothing too amazing from their team to invest into. Like, realistically, who are you buying from them? No one. Spurs are with an okay end of the season, but nothing too amazing. I might do something else. I might wildcard this week, prepare for game week 33, then game week 34, sell some of the players, keep the rest, then 35, then 36 bench boost or bench boost next week, and with 5 free transfers navigate all the blanks. But in general, it's going to be tough for me. Oh no, 36 here, 33 wildcard, 34 free hit, and I just play. Because in 33 I can get the Arsenal players, free hit the rest, and play. I will need to do a lot of adjustments. So we'll see what will go on. But let me check a good wildcard draft for you guys today. Yeah, so basically if I wildcard now, you can, Luca, you can. But if he delivers, he's going probably to hurt your rank. But he's a nice differential to go against Luka. But yeah, realistically, if I wildcard now, I would like to wildcard into some Leeds players. Because I like to play them Burnley, Spurs, Brighton, West Ham. I would like to get some West Ham in. That's given. Oh, 1-2, 11 minutes. Okay, we have a game on our hand, guys. So it's not that nailed anymore. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. If that happens, I want to get rid of the West Ham boys because, yeah, you can keep Bowen. But in general, if I wildcard now, I would stack up on Arsenal. I would stack up on City. I would probably get in some Palace players. Wildcard now and fix the team with 5 free transfers in 35. That's an interesting topic. That's an interesting topic from my side. Wildcard now, get into a massive bench boost. Like, screw Arsenal, screw a lot of teams, get as much players as possible that double up. Get that bench boost out of the way. Free hit it in 34. I would have one free transfer to adjust. And then buy back the Arsenal in 35. And go on, because I don't care about Villa too much. Brentford, okay, but the fixture run are difficult at the end. Chelsea, it's only one good game at the end, so yeah, not ideal. And I can focus on a Sunderland random player. Probably will buy back my Arsenal players and get rid of the Chelsea players. Was if I want to focus on the wildcard strategy, man. I don't think you can do the points yourself, man. You can lay down the differences on Discord and I will discuss them. But going to discuss it fully, I don't think I'm going to do that. Sorry, man. So maybe with my team, it's better to activate the wildcard now. Stack up on the doubling teams. Let's see who doubles at the end of the day. Yeah, Luca, that's given. I can buy Hugh, I can buy Senesi. They're all good. I can buy Tavernier or I can buy Evan Nilsson. One of the two. Let's see how many defenders I will need. If they double up, if they get a double, which let's see the game how it ends, because it can easily end in anyone's favor. So yeah, let's check. Let's check that. But yeah, oh yeah, they're back. They're literally back. So at the end of the day, might not be at all a given game for Leeds. Now that's interesting, guys. Now that is interesting. Let me go and watch the game. Disasi. Oh well, guys. Oh well. Oops. Well, now that's interesting, guys. Well. Now that is interesting. But still, I think for my team that might be the best plan with the 5 free transfer. Just get rid of that dude. Oof. We'll get that overruled. But yeah, we're back in the game. Hello, Shaun. Okay. Okay. Okay, Osif. But yeah, the story of probably what I will do with my team is activate the wild card now. And get rid of a lot of players. Bench boost it next week. Free hit it in 34. And with free transfers, get to Palace players for the double up. Get to Arsenal players. Whoever I feel like getting. Yep. Yep. And at the end of the day, just discuss what I will do, because West Ham, good team to target for the next two if they double up for sure. Everton might be amazing to target. A lot of stuff changing. So yeah, probably my strategy will be wildcard, bench boost, free hit, 5 free transfer, mini wildcard, bring back Arsenal, get Crystal Palace in, and just play the game. I don't think there is too much to worry about with this strategy. Yeah, honestly, I'm not excited by any of the teams out there. I would keep the Brighton assets up until the end because they have a nice fixture run. So probably that's going to be my plan, but I'm going to decide it on Wednesday. I don't care about the thing. I will do a preview stream after the UCL stream on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm activating my wildcard then, and I will do it. But tonight we'll build a proper wildcard draft for anyone here, and I will go full 15 players for doubling up teams, because you have 18 possible selections there, and I will pick 15 of them. I will not pick Bruno. You can get Bruno back. You can sell whoever the hell you want. I will be picking double game week players. But yeah, let's keep monitoring the game. It's still 2-2. I don't know what's going the hell on with this game, but yeah, let's just watch it. I'm watching on my second monitor. I need a third monitor to monitor comments. Jean, let me check. In general, it might be good to... Oops. It might be good to wildcard either way, just to prepare for it. Yeah, man, you don't have a lot of doubles. You have triple, you don't have any CT, Jean. This is wildcardable for sure, man. Especially if you have bench boost, even if you don't, you just have a triple up there, man. So yeah, please, in my opinion, don't stress it too much, just activate it. It's too bad for me that Entry is not there now with manager issues, but still, I would say wildcard now for me is also a good strategy. Triple Chelsea, triple City, I will go Cherky. Probably Donnarumma because I don't have a lot of keeper to choose from. And then Areola, or I don't know who is my second keeper that's doubling, because City I can get. That's a possible outcome, by the way. It's not confirmed. If it's a West Ham keeper, I can get... Oh, Pickford. If West Ham go, it's Pickford. It's Pickford and Donnarumma. Pretty luxury combo, but I still have the funds to allow it. So yeah, I cannot pick most of the players. Jean, you don't mind the budget. My budget is low as well. See? I think you can cook up some pretty nice wildcard there. But yeah, this is a little bit annoying that the double ups here are also predicted. But yeah, Brighton I cannot pick. Chelsea I can pick Sanchez. To be fair, I cannot get Dubravka sadly. And Verbruggen is out of the question for me. So it's going to be tricky. So I really hope that they make it, because I might not have a keeper that doubles up, which is quite sad. But I'll just get Henderson in, and I don't know what I'll do, because there is no point of me getting a second keeper that doubles up and I cannot play them in 36. But yeah, we'll see what's going on. I'm probably getting Rob Sanchez if that happens. Like one game, double up Rob Sanchez, and that's it. I know the double up for him is not that amazing. It is United and Brighton, so it's shit, but it's the only keeper that will get me a double week. So I really do hope West Ham goes through now. I really do. Still, Jean, I think you can cook up with a lot of But is Ariola playing at all? Like, isn't Hermansen playing? Yeah. So yeah, I'm getting Pickford if West Ham go through, so at the end of the day, I don't care. I might get Chelsea, the keeper, either way, Donnarumma and him. I'm getting O'Reilly and Cherky. That's where I will double up. Then I have a second keeper with a double up. Yeah, a bit shit, but what can I do? The limitations of the game. The limitations of the game. Hello, Virat. Nice to see you. Jean, if West Ham wins, it's West Ham and Everton doubling. If it's Leeds win, it's Leeds and Bournemouth. Luca, I say use free transfers after game week 34, man. No need to get too many of them. Yeah, Virat, I like it. I like that move. They're awaiting extra time, guys. Okay, now 30 more minutes of uncertainties. I will start building, by the way. There isn't going to be a much change. It's either going to be Bowen or GCL up front, then some preparations in and out. But yeah, I think that we can start with the preparations. So, back to Man City. I think here the double picks itself. We start with Haaland. For me, Haaland 2 doubles up ahead. So yeah, Haaland for me is a must own in this economy. For me, there isn't a Virati, Semenyo, and if you're not on a wild card, Semenyo is fine. Haaland, O'Reilly, and Semenyo. Simple as that, guys. For me, it's simple as that. I don't think you need to stress too much about it. João, Bowen or DCL, yeah, one of the two. That is one of the two. If we get Everton, you get Garner, you get Dewsbury Hall, you have a lot of options there. So, yeah, you have a lot of possibilities. Their fixture run up until the end gets shit. City powers, no, not that shit. You can play your players. But yeah, if you get those triple ups in wildcard for sure, in my opinion. There are no two words about it. There is no need to stress about anything. You just get these 3 players in. That is it. There is no need to stress it out. Lock and load it. Next up, the keeper situation. No, next up, let's go to a second team that doubles up for sure. Burnley, we're not going to talk about it. For me, there is no need to stack up on Burnley players at the moment. You can get Dubravka for a very cheap rotation because Senesi Hill Tavernier, if they double up, is a nice pair to have. Double Defcon lock and loaded and a penalty taker lock and loaded. I think that that's good. If West Ham go through, it's like you can go Tarkovsky for sure, Garner and Dewsbury Hall to finish up the cheap midfield. That's easy as hell there as well. So no need to discuss them more. Yeah, let's be clear about that. Now, next up for Chelsea's team, because they are doubling up. This is the City. Other options, Donnarumma in general, Gay, good. And of course, Cherky is good. You never know with Cherky minutes who is starting, who is not, but Cherky is a good potential there, in my opinion. The rest is shit. No need to invest in the rest. I think the rest needs to be as simple as that. Okay, we have them lock and loaded. Next up is Chelsea. Going with Chelsea players in game week 33, they will face United and Brighton. Facing City here is tough. Then in 35 you have Forest game, you don't need to sell. And then in 36 you sell. Simple as that. You save some transfers and you sell. Of course, the obvious player to go for is Joao Pedro, I would say. No need to stress it, no need to do anything there. Now we get into the interesting territory. For me, there should be a Palmer in your team. Hello, JFB Thomas. JFB Thomas, we have doublers coming for sure. Here they are. City will double against Burnley and Arsenal. Brighton will double against Spurs and Chelsea. Chelsea will double against United and Brighton. And City will double against... Burnley will double against City and Forest. We are waiting for the Leeds West Ham game to conclude. It's 2-2 awaiting extra time. And with that extra time, what may happen is there is a possibility for Leeds versus Newcastle. Leeds and Newcastle for Bournemouth to double up together with Leeds facing Bournemouth and Wolves, or Everton doubling up against Liverpool and West Ham, and West Ham doubling against Crystal Palace and Everton. We are just waiting for that to happen. We are going to build the core here, and we're going to keep it exciting. Next up, we have an easy choice, not an easy choice, but an interesting choice to make. We can go for Palmer if you have money, but here, Jean, it's for you. If you don't have money, this guy, man, can light up the world. You can get Estewao in and just wait for it to happen. If you don't have the funds, here you can save 5 million, 4 million, and go with Estevao instead of him. Yep, JFB Thomas, they are going to be. We're going to discuss Brighton in a while, in a second. What that means is that you can go with Palmer if you have the funds, obviously. Palmer is in if you have the funds. And for now, we wait with Chelsea, because there might be better keepers to pick. You can go with Sanchez if you have the facilities, or you can go with a defender if you have the facilities. Because Pickford might be an amazing keeper, and then only Tarkowski, or you get two Bournemouth players. So it's either Tarkowski, Pickford and Cucurella, or Sanchez, Senesi, Hill. Simple as that. But we're going to wait a second for it. Now we go to the other team. This team is Brighton, that we have our players locked in from. And if we go to Brighton, first things first, and the most important one for you is Verbruggen in goal. That is, for me, no-brainer. Burnley at home in 32 away, then Spurs and Chelsea. Lock it in. Then you can opt him for him in 36. Verbruggen should be immediately locked in on your wildcards. There is no second saying about that. Simple as that. No need to discuss it. Then we go to something else. It's offside. It's offside, man. It's offside. Yeah, but for me it's offside. For me it's offside, man. His body is just behind. Yeah, it's offside. But yeah, for now, we're lock and loaded here. We're going to introduce our first midfielder. That is going to be Pascal Gross. For me, brilliant, brilliant asset. Burnley Spurs, the same thing for him. Absolutely the same thing for him. And now with the rest of the midfielders, you wait. Why you wait, you say? Because there can be an option for Tavernier. There can be an option for Garner. There can be an option for Dewsbury Hall. If you don't want to put so much in that goalkeeper double up, so you can go Tarkowski, Garner, Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall is exciting. Let's go to check the Everton team. Dewsbury Hall here and Garner, like Dewsbury Hall, he has these blanks, that's the issue. With Garner, you get these points no matter what. For me, Garner is the best priority. On the other side, there is Ndai as well. Now this is a spicy pick, and Dye and Garner in midfield, and you play the fucking game, guys. If they have a double and Dye, Garner and Tarkovsky, lock it in. You can opt for Dubravka in goal. Just get the double week against City. I know it's shit, but just get the double week. So in hindsight, most probably Dubravka is going to be in goal for me on that wild card. So I'm going to go with him no matter what. I don't think that Sanchez makes that much of a sense. But yeah, I would say Dubravka in goal makes more sense. Yeah, what do you say? If Leeds and Bournemouth, you get a Leeds midfielder, a Bournemouth midfielder here, and you play the week. Now we have the biggest of issues, and that's the defense. For me, you just add one Chelsea defender to rack it up, and you put Everton. And you just put Everton in defense. Brighton, one more defender. And yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe get another 4.0 defender Defcon from Burnley, because they get the Defcons and track it up. If it's Bournemouth Leeds, it's way easy. 2 Bournemouth defenders, 1 Leeds defender, and you play the week. But basically for me, that's the template that you should be aiming for. This is it. Palmer is droppable to Estevao to free up some funds if you don't have them. You can always opt for a defender that does not double up and you just want him. But for me, that for now is a lock-in wildcard. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players to decide what to do. Here might appear another Brighton defender. They're good in general, I would say. So maybe a Brighton defender in hindsight like Van Hecke makes a lot of sense as well to be locked in. Yeah, let's lock him in, because if not, here it's going to be Everton defender and someone else. Let's see who. Like, you might go for a West Ham one just to have a coverage. Then you go for 2 midfielders and then you go for Bowen. I think that's feasible. If not, you go for 2 Bournemouth. 1 Bournemouth midfielder and 2 Leeds players, and you lock it in. And I think that's an amazing bench boost team. Game week 32 looks a little bit questionable, but you have Bournemouth facing Arsenal, which is shit, to be fair. If not, Everton on the other side will face Brentford, so now that's good. So we're all Team West Ham, let's be real. If we want a proper, it's Team West Ham, because if not, you have to play Cucurella, O'Reilly, Van Hecke and just suck it up, honestly. Or just get Hugh in against Arsenal and play the week. That's a possibility. Himhood, yes, of course I'm live on Tuesday, man. Live on Tuesday, live on Wednesday, we go live. So yeah, that's a play here. What will I do with my team? I have no idea, because I will get Gross, I will get Cucurella, I will get O'Reilly, I will get Donnarumma, I will get Cherky, Palmer, Joao Pedro. Okay, these are all interchangeable. I'm hoping for an Everton victory, because I want Pickford and Tarkovsky. And then I'm in a little bit of a predicament, yeah. Probably a Steph will join my team. I don't know if a Steph is fit. Is he fit? Probably he will join and just play that week. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of a shit situation at the moment. But yeah, I'm just activating it and then getting my Arsenal players back. If not, Gabriel can survive the wild card either way and just have him on my team and forget about it. We'll see what we'll do. But Pedro, Bowen this year are locked in, and I can go for Evanilson, Krupi, but I want double defense there. I'm a little bit screwed with my team, but yeah, I think we will survive somehow. We will have a lot of double words. If not, yeah, who cares? Because I bought him for 7 point... I bought him cheap, man. I bought him at 7.5. And now he's 7.6 for me selling price. That's why. If Enzo was playing, it was going to be good either way, but yeah. I'm now Team West Ham, guys, honestly. I want Bowen, I want the Everton defenders in, the Everton midfielder. I just want them in. And who is going to be that mid, you say here? It's going to be probably Mateus Fernandes. Why not? He is good. So we have a lot of options. And I quite like that. Having so many options. Having so many options is nice. Or and just then die and garner and lock it in. Yeah, all blue team. Really all blue team. This is the template for me. It's simple as that. No Bruno, no Arsenal, you get them back in 35. And then in 36, you just go 2 weeks without them. It's not the end of the world. You go against it. GFB Thomas, because bench boost in 34, they have blanks. No, how are you going to bench boost? How are you going to bench boost in 34? Bench boost, you need a lot of players in, and you won't have them. You can do that. You can do another strategy. Use transfers for free hit in 33. Use transfers, wildcard in 35, and bench boost in 36. That's all feasible. But in general, you want to have that Brighton assets for the end of the season run. Look at it. You have Wolves, Leeds. It's good. So having them 3 in is nice. Having a keeper that's here just to survive, it's nice. So you have 3 starters in City, which is nice. And if you add Everton or West Ham or Bournemouth or Leeds especially have also ended up a good run of the season. So I think that the wild card now, when I start thinking about it, makes a lot of sense. I don't know about you, but yeah, for me, it just makes a lot of sense. Another offside goal. Yeah, they can catch a break. Yep, Jean. But yeah, that's the play there in my opinion. This is the template here, guys. For me, that is basically non-negotiable if you're doing it. And then you just have 5 players depending on the 4 teams the 2 teams that they double up. For me, that's the play. If Arsenal was here, it was going to be a ultra boring way to end up the season, honestly. But yeah, you just then take out the Chelsea assets with a lot of funds. You bring in Palace players, you bring in Arsenal players, and you bring in Man United players, and you're done with the season. I think that's the play. I think that is the play. For me, that is the non-negotiable players, honestly. Cucurella saying so many stuff. Did he play yesterday? Let me check. Any minutes? I think not. Right? Yeah, Cucurella got a full rest, but for me he's playing, honestly. I just don't see a world where he doesn't play. When did they go out? Like, he took a penalty in the 90th minute, yeah. Estewao was good. The issue is that you can go for a cheeky Gusto. You never know what will be the rotation there, but probably Gusto can cover here for Cucurella as well. A little bit more different player. He is nice. He saves you 1 million. So Gusto is an option, of course. It's there is always a risk for minutes with him, guys. Cucurella, for me, just plays the 90 minutes. So yeah, yeah, that's the template, and the template is going strong. You can, of course, suck up if you want a random the keeper or a defender, but there isn't too much to buy either way, so yeah. So yeah, if you have any questions for that template, feel free to ask them. But honestly, I just don't see a world where this is not strong enough and just these 5 players are not there to be picked. I know Dubravka is a shit choice, City and Forest, but he will rack up some saves. He has 2 games. It's okay on the bench boost, and it's cheap as hell. So yeah, that's a lock-in. That's a freaking lock-in for me. Gusto can be good. But Cucurella is a nice placeholder for Gabriel, to be fair. And you will just need a little bit of funds to do him in. What a miss. What a miss again. What a miss. What the hell is this? I hate that. 15 round, 15 doubles. $15 double week players, Jean. If I can afford the keeper though, because there is a chance I don't afford it. Thomas, that's okay. That's completely okay. If you don't have 5 free transfers, maybe that's the play. But yeah, in general, if you look at 35 wildcard, so in 36 will be the other double, Thomas. So most probably. Then you are buying Arsenal players on that wildcard. You are buying City and Powers. City, so that is basically, let's say, 8 players locked in. Then what you would like to get is Wolves. Then another team that you might get is Leeds, that either way might double up. Brighton, who double up either way, so you're already set up. And the rest of the fixtures are pretty shit, if you ask me. Liverpool has United, Chelsea, Aston Villa. Aston Villa, yeah, has Spurs and Burnley, but then 2 shit fixtures to end it up. Then Bournemouth, not ideal. Brentford, nah. Brighton already, you have them. Burnley, no thank you. Chelsea, shit. Palace, you have with the wildcard, you get Everton. Yeah, you can get Everton, let's say, but you might have them already on this wildcard. Fulham, yeah, Fulham, I understand. Maybe Fulham is a team to target. Liverpool, no. City, you have. United, you only get Bruno. Either way, that you're going to buy maybe in 36 in hindsight. Then it's Brighton, Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle are a team that you might rack up some players from. Yes, I understand this. and Sunderland. So it's not that exciting to activate the wildcard only for Newcastle and Arsenal, to be fair, when most probably if you use transfers for 32 and 33, you will get the Arsenal and Newcastle players. So you're basically using the wildcard to readjust something. So yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, going here without Arsenal players might be shit from my understanding. I might go with Gabriel still and sell him for the double up in 33. Or Saliba, whoever. Because I need one defender. And I would have 5 free transfers either way. So for me, it might be the case that way. For you guys, it makes no sense. Because you want to rack up at least 2 transfers for 35 and 36 to have 1 extra. So yeah, probably for me, the defender for Arsenal will stay either way. Just to have the coverage and just to play a proper defensive line of O'Reilly, Arsenal, and if it's Bournemouth, Cucurella. Because from their defense, from Brighton's Brighton. Yeah, I cannot get a lot of Brighton players. Yeah, I can. So if West Ham win, immediately you go for Bowen. If West Ham wins, that means that they will play against Everton. So that is Tarkovsky, that is Ndai, and that is Garner. And this spot, it's up for you to decide, man. You can go for a Steph. It's not that good. You can go for Gisasi, let's say. He has Wolves, so you're going to survive here. Probably Gisasi makes sense in that spot as well. Something like that. You go for this if West Ham wins. If they don't win, it's going to be... Or you can double up in Everton defense. You can get Tarkovsky. You can do a Tarkovsky, Brantwaite, Fernandes, Bowen, and if you have the funds, I have them, and I. Something like that. Those are the 2 options, depending what you prefer. I honestly prefer the 2 Everton attackers. If not, you go for Calvert-Lewin, obviously. You go for Tavernier. You go for Hill. You go with Senesi. And you have 10 million. You can either pick Bruno Fernandes now and just forget about it and don't care about anything else. Or if you want another double week player, you just pick someone like Stash or at the moment Brendan Aronson. Something like that. And you have funds to readjust the team. So these will be the players that will appear on the wildcard depending on what happens. So yeah, that's the team. For me, what is shit is that Brighton do not have anyone that I can go for in defense. Apart from Dunk, maybe? Okay, Dunk is here. Okay, I can chill. Okay. So, Sunderland and against Arsenal. So, Dunk plays. Dunk does not play. But he was injured. So, yeah, Dunk plays most of the games. Against Forest, against Brentford, against Forest. Yeah, Dunk is playing. Okay, I can survive this. Yeah, okay, Jean. Okay. I too prefer it. Let me check GFB Thomas. Oops. So if I were you, I would activate the wildcard immediately. Honestly, I would activate the wildcard. Get rid of these Newcastle assets. No, if you want, you can keep and free. Yeah. But in next week, you have to play Thiaw, Virgil Gabriel, the 5 midfielders, and Haaland. Okay, you can survive this. So, yeah. GFB Thomas, the 2 options you mentioned, just with free transfers in 34, will work both ways for you. You already have an amazing setup with your team. You have an amazing setup with your team, either way. You have it, man. You just have it. JB Thomas, honestly, what I will do is just get more City players to attack the next two fixtures. They're in form, attack their fixtures. And you will need to push some rank, so yeah. Probably JB Thomas, that's what I will do. If that was my team. The issue with that strategy is you get rid of Harry Wilson, but he has Liverpool, but Liverpool are shit. And you forget about Bruno out versus Leeds, which is quite shit, to be fair. Either way. So you either go against Bruno in 2 games or just go 1 game and sell and don't sell at all. That's the difference here. Probably if Bournemouth, if Leeds win, I would keep Bruno on a triple, on a 35. It doesn't matter too much, in my opinion. Bruno will get you points and in every game. But yeah, that's a lineup for the next 2 games. And I can honestly keep for Wolves. Yeah, I like Dunk here for me as well. So I'll have a defense. These 3 will be in Dunk. And then I'll get Tarkovsky and probably a Steph and call it a day. Or Hugh and Senis. Yeah, I'll have a defense. Okay. Okay, I can survive. Cherki, Donnarumma. If it's Sanchez though. Because Donnarumma and Sanchez are the only way I can double up. Shit, but yeah, I will survive it. Gross, Dunk, I will get Welbeck. If Bowen, I might get him either way. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, JFB Thomas, I agree. The only player that I might give a chance to on a not a double up is Bruno. Like, Bruno can hurt anyone. Bruno is just amazing. Yeah, that's not normal. Rihan, for now the doublers are City, Chelsea, Brighton and Burnley. One of Leeds and Bournemouth or Everton and West Ham will double up as well. Yeah, this guy will get you points in all the games. So you might just keep him and not lose the value that you have in him. It's just mental how good he is at the moment. So yeah. Rihan, what chips you have left? Can you tell me? If it was me, Rihan, if you have the wild card, I would just activate it. Maybe keep Bruno. If you can, guys, keep Bruno and downgrade Palmer to Estevao. Yeah, maybe Palmer to Estevao and keep Bruno either way might work out for you guys. Palmer is not in an amazing form, but he's the penalty taker. But you get Bruno, who is another penalty taker. So it's a win-win situation, and you don't have to care about Bruno. So bench boost, triple captain, free hit. Okay. So what I will do with your team is I will free hit in 33, Rihan. Where are you? Prepare the team for 34. Free hit from blanks. You have 1, 2, 3 players blanking. So free hit in 33, Rihan. Transfers in 34. Triple captain in 36. And play the game. Get rid of Mbumu, get Semenyo now. Oh no. No, don't push it. Start preparing for 32 and 34, basically, Rihan. If you don't have a wild card, that's the play. Free hit in 33, man. Just free hit in 33. And bench boost in 30. Oh, you have bench boost. God damn it. Oh, that's shit, Rihan. That's shit. You cannot get to a lot of doublers in 33 either way. No need to push it. No need to push it, man. You can get maximum to 1. You have 3 players doubling up then. I would free hit then. And I will probably triple captain in 36. and bench boost in 35, 37 or 38. And that's it, man. That's it. Honestly, I cannot wrap my head around you doing something else. Yeah, 32 free hit, 33 free hit. You don't have a lot of doublers. And then just 34 transfers, 35, 37 or 38 bench boost. And triple captain Haaland in 36. Simple as that. For me, it's simple as that for you. So yeah, that's the core of players and we wait. For me, Rihan, that's the strategy for you, man. So if West Ham wins, that means that I'm getting Everton in. So in Everton I will bench Cucurella. So let me get back to the players. Bowen. Oh, no. I don't care about the watch list. So I get Bowen, Fernandez, the other Fernandez, and Dai. Who am I benching? Cucurella, Dubravka. Maybe O'Reilly, because Chelsea away it's still tough. And one attacker. So I get here Tarkovsky, and I get here, let's say, Brandt O'Brien, let's say, because he plays every week. So I play Tarkovsky, O'Brien, Van Hecke. Kanji, yeah, his head is gone, man. Welcome. And probably will bench Gross. He has the least amount of chance to score. Probably Gross. I know it's Burnley, but yeah, I'm not benching Semenyo, Palmer, Fernandez, or Ndiaye, man. Neither Bowen, Pedro, or Haaland. Maybe Pedro can be benched, but for me, Gross. If they win. So yeah. How are you going, Kanji? How are you going? I'm building the wildcard template and helping people with different situations. So yeah, what do you think of this template so far while waiting for the final game to end up? Yeah, let's get a proper send-off to Salah. Just get rid of Gakpo and Slot without giving them fair send-offs. And yeah, play the game. And maybe get rid of that Konate guy. He's also very bad. I'm a generational Konate / Gakpo hater. Can't stand them. But yeah, the template is so strong for me. Yeah, can't wait to get rid of SWAT. Can't wait. Hopefully they just get rid of him. When they PSG trash us tomorrow, not tomorrow, on Thursday, so Wednesday, sorry. And then when they trash us next Tuesday, just get rid of SWAT on the spot. And give the job to Jay Spearing. No, Rihan, he's gone, man. He is fucking gone. Van Dijk conceding random penalties. Yeah, just wrap up the SWAT era, man. It's been a shit era. That Lucky Champions wins, yeah. Yeah. That's not a title defending site, let's be real. Just get rid of that fraud. I cannot put my hoodie on. What the... Ah! What's happening with me? Did I manage to... After Wildcard 32, I would probably next week save, if you need, save up some transfers. If not, in 33, I will get rid of my... I get rid of my defender from Arsenal that I would keep for next week. And I play the week. And then what I will probably do is get rid of the Chelsea assets after 35 in 35 and get Arsenal players in. That's the strategy. That is the strategy. Jean, which are form out of Mbappe, Dembele, Kane, Vitinha, Kvara, Vini, Olize. So Dembele, Kvara, Mbappe, Kane, and probably Vini. Rihan, for me, Xabi Alonso, man. For me, just Xabi Alonso win. Xabi wants to win. In. He is free. He should have been the Liverpool manager last time around, so get him in. Get this guy in and call it a day. Ah, he's Danish, of course. I cannot get him. Such. That's not a debut, Wasif. What the hell are you talking about, man? So yeah, this is the template. Chelsea assets can change. For me, the others are just locked in. You can go Estevao, Gusto in these positions pretty easily, but the rest are locked in. The rest are locked in. Isn't that Hermansen? Oh, that's Herrick. Who the hell is Herrick? What's happening with Hermansen? Why is he not on the bench? This guy. Let's go, Herrick. Let's go. Herrick. Herrick. Herrick to win it. Herrick to win it. Herrick to fucking win it for them. How old is this guy, Herrick? He's 80... 20. Ha. He's 20, guys. He is 20. They will now test him from everywhere. It's beyond me how some West Ham fans left. It's beyond me. Like, I just don't understand this in football. Why do you go to a game and when your team has a chance to come back, and he just leaves. They just leave. Why? What's the point of this? Ooh, this guy has a nice shot. Yeah, that ball is gone. We're going probably to penalties, guys. Penalties, penalties, penalties. Oh, Clipper fans left. Yeah, yeah, Rihan, it's so funny, man. It's so funny. Hello, Ricky. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. We're waiting for the game to end. This guy Gomez. Who is this guy Gomez? Everyone is speaking about the right winger. Okay, I see him. I see him. It's Paraguayan, not for me, sadly. Yeah, okay. Yep, Pence. Yes, Rihan, he got injured. He got injured. He got injured. Injured. So let's see. Now we watch penalties and then we will decide. A lot of content creators will pop out the same wildcard draft as anyone else. But I think there will be some differences in key positions. I think some of them will go for Hermansen in goal. I think that some West Ham defenders early in, or they can go for Rodon, etc. You have Sanchez to double up as well. But for me, Verbruggen is the best keeper up until the end of the season. If Powers were doubling against Liverpool, I would have went with Henderson because he will have two doubles, but yeah, that's not the case. And we're in for the penalties, guys. And we're in for the fucking penalties. I'm muting the chat for a bit because I don't want any spoils. Some of you might be ahead of me. So yeah, I will watching the penalties. Don't spoil for anyone. Don't spoil, guys, for everyone. Let's see, GFB Thomas, let's see what happens, man. And we have it. Yeah, Leeds are in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Fuck it. Like, fuck it. Why did they need to play 30 more minutes for this to happen? Like, so what? Okay, now let's discuss what needs to happen with our teams. Because now it gets shit. Not so shit, but shitish, in my opinion. And I don't have a fucking second keeper for my team, but that's my worry. Yeah, okay. JFB, no. Alex, if Leeds go through, Leeds play against Bournemouth and Wolves, while Bournemouth will play against Leeds and Newcastle. That's it. That's simply it. Why would you do Hugh to O'Reilly or Sif? Hugh has a double up. Why would you do something like that? Literally, Hugh has a double up. Why are you changing one double up for another? So now the wild card looks this, 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 and this. This is the wild card for me. For me, was if you should focus on either free hit in 34 or in 33 with your team. With that situation, one of the two. So for me, this is the wild card team, guys. Only one Leeds player is a little bit shit. You can always sell Kukurea and get, let's say, Goodmanson, let's say, for the sake of it. And here go for Dubravka and for Sanchez. This is also a possibility. Benjamin, I don't care how much off I am. More people have Bruno that they can count. So that's also a possibility. Because you realistically need more Leeds players at the end of the day. Realistically, you need them more. You can go for Bijou as well, like instead of Goodmanson here, get this guy, Bijou. It's an option, and you keep him for a long time. But for me, probably the play is to go for... You can go Bijou, you can go Bogo here. Bogo has played regular minutes, not a lot of goals and assists here and there. Justin is playing over Goodmanson, I think. But Justin in general plays a lot of minutes, so we know. Goodmanson in the last couple of weeks has not been playing a lot, so because he was sent off, I would say. So Rodon, if he's fit, we don't know. Yeah, Wasif, yeah. Alejo Gordon for me is not on a good pick on a wild card. So for me, this trifecta of Tavernier, Senesi and Hill is locked in. Defenders are questionable in the next couple of weeks. It's a shit defense to rack up in 32. You have Van Hecke, you have O'Reilly, and you just go for Senesi, I guess. Then you bench probably Tavernier, and we play the week. Hello, Cortexito. But yeah, shit situation, but yeah. I think that he's back in goal full time, Sanchez. Yeah, was if it's more than ideally. So yeah, probably that's the play. That is the play in my eyes. Rob Sanchez even played here instead of... Jorgensen is out, yeah, so yeah. That's the thing. So probably do something like this, guys. Something in this vicinity is the wild card, in my opinion, for you. You can go James Justin, by the way. He is okay. He has been playing more than regularly. The teams are Brighton, Burnley, Chelsea, Brighton, Burnley, Chelsea, City, Bournemouth, and Manchester City. I don't think Bobotak free hit is the option there, in my opinion. I think that from what I've seen so far, the players that you want on 34, if you don't press the wild card now, in 35, sorry, you already have them. So for me, free hit 34 is the play. Yes, Cortex, they did. So, Brighton, Chelsea, Burnley, City, Bournemouth, Leeds. Brighton, Chelsea, City, Leeds, Bournemouth, Burnley. Yeah, Vortex, it's basically for what? It's basically for what? But yeah, for me, one Leeds defender is okay-ish. If you want to save some money from Chelsea assets, just get Darwin. Like, he fits the bill perfectly here. Like that. And you can use him in that week when Verbruggen plays West Ham. I think that's a very nice combo of keepers. And screw Chelsea. In general, like... Yeah, I got it. But yeah, something like that. I think that's the way for me. And they rotate pretty nicely up until the end. Yeah, Bobotak, that's also an option. I would probably sell Gabriel in 33. If it's my team. And then buy back in 35. Because I free hit in 34. And yeah. It's transfers wasted, but... He has Bournemouth. I'm keeping against Bournemouth. So probably I am getting... Thomas, you have 3 free transfers. In 33 you get a 4th one. And for 35 you get a 5th one. So you have 5 free transfers in game week 35 to fix your team. You have already Bruno in. You sell Palmer. You sell Joao Pedro. And you sell Senesi. And you afford Gabriel, Rice or Saka, and another forward. You sell Hugh, you get Lacroix. You sell Tavernier and you get Sar, and you're ending up the season with double Palace, triple City, triple Arsenal with 5 free transfers, man. So that's my strategy. That's what I'm going to do. 5 free transfers and I end up the season strong. Yeah, Cortex keeps Sanchez. But yeah, that's a play for me. That's the play here. Something in this vicinity. Leeds have an amazing fixture run, guys. Let's not say anything else. West Ham, Brighton, Spurs, Burnley, Bournemouth. As much as possible, Leeds players as possible. If you want, guys, do that. I don't see an upside of delaying the wildcard now. Honestly, I don't. Because you already have the Arsenal players in. And you already have a lot of the players in. Who are you bringing in wildcard 35 that you cannot get with free transfers? I think your midfield is solid. I think you just get some defenders in Wasif. Don't change that midfield. You already have the midfield in. You need to end up the season with. You already have it. So for me, that's the wildcard draft. Okay, Babutak. Just in 36, you have to get some Palace players in. Have that in mind as well. Game week 32 feels a little bit shit with this team, but who cares, honestly. 1 week to fill up the strong squad for the rest. It's just a no-brainer for me. Yeah, it's James Justin for me in. I like him a lot. He plays 90 minutes pretty regularly, I would say. Not a lot of attacking returns, but yeah. When are you going to use the bench boost, GFB Thomas, if you wildcard next week? Bogo, how many goals he has? 1 goal and 3 assists though. Similar stats. Okay, Cortex, okay. So then you might need to save it, or just keep the free transfers and wildcard early and adjust the team later. Okay, Cortex. Yeah, what's it for me, yeah. VVG out. Who has a better fixture run? When are you triple captaining GFB, Thomas? Why do you say no way, man? They have Wolves and Bournemouth and they have Burnley later on. What do you mean no? Bobotak, who are you getting if not then? And you can bench them. You will play O'Reilly up until the end of the season, let's be real. You can play the Brighton defender up until the end of the season and you get an Arsenal defender there. So you can easily rotate Van Hecke with Justin in 35 to have that Burnley fixture triple up and you are sorted. I just don't see a world where this does not make sense. I'm selling Cortex and I'm getting... if you are not activating, I will not sell in 32. If you are activating Wildcard, I'm selling if he's injured. We'll see against Sporting. So yeah, I think here is the way. Oh, okay, Thomas. So yeah, you can do that. Then you can do that if you want. Your strategy makes sense as well, man. But yeah, both up until the end of the season, yeah, you have Brighton defender, O'Reilly, and you have an Arsenal defender in either way. So you get the double fixture. And there, no, I'm risking it without Arsenal players for the next two fixtures. Free hit in 34 for me, and then I will be bringing them back in with 5 free transfers in 35. Osif, I would probably sell Alderete this week and get O'Reilly. I don't know. Why do you need to sell Krupi? I would keep Krupi, honestly. Rihan, you have no wild card. I would free hit in 33 then. Yeah, like I mentioned. I think that's the draft, guys, for me. That makes the most sense. Gross can be Gomez, Hinselwood, whoever the hell you want there. Van Heck can be Dunk if you want. Darwow can be Sanchez if you want. Justin can be Kukurea. Why in 36 they have Everton and City? You can get one player in with Sar and that's it. Like Sar in and lock it in. Bobotak. Sander, I think that GCL has a higher chance of starting both games. Both are good options, but I think Van Hecke Verbruggen wraps it up here. If Stash was fit, I would have said probably Welbeck. Was if I would keep Krupp. Mitoma is fit, yeah, but their players are rotating left, right, and center. Welbeck I like a lot. I am not going to fool yourself. Welbeck for this run, I like a lot. Yeah, Cortex, with no wild card available, free hit 33 is the play. With no wild card, 33 is the play because you have Arsenal setup, you have Newcastle setup, you probably have some Everton players, West Ham players, you have them all. Ah, that's shit. That's shit, Eddie. Ah. I wanted them. Yeah, Thunder, yes, I would activate it. Yes. But I will activate it on Wednesday. I want to see what Arsenal defenders is going on and so on and so on. I will activate it on Wednesday. But yes, I will be activating it. No. Chelsea. No. The draw is made. Chelsea versus Leeds. It's something in this. Of course, Daror can be anyone you like. Probably yes, Cortex. So another trophy for City then. What do you say about this? Have in mind that the final is in game week 37, I think. So their fixture will be postponed for the week inside. So there will be probably no blanks there. So yeah, I think that's the team. What I think else is I'll be making for sure a free hit video for 33. For sure. And yeah, that's it. I think there is a very strong free hit in 33 for non-wildcarders with players with no wildcard. For me, you can get an amazing mixture of players. You can drop from this lineup Fernandez. You can drop probably, I would say, one of the Darwo I would drop and Van Hecke I would drop. And I would drop Hewor Senesi, and the free hit is like this. Yeah. We'll see who is fit, who is not. So yeah, we have a lot of possibilities. I think that this wildcard will be fun. But I think most of the teams will look like that. Can we get Opta stats? I want to get only defenders. I want to get defending. Defensive contributions. I want to search leads. So Struik is pretty high. Rodon, Bijou. Yeah, I would probably go Bijou. Do you have a wild card, AJ? Do you have a wild card? If you don't, yeah, Cortex, I'm making it. I'm making it. AJ, do you have a wild card? Yeah, Rihan, that would be mental. So yeah, from defensive contributions, I would say that Rodon was good. Justin is pretty low. Bogo, Goodman's on there, all pretty low. Eddie, do you have a wild card? Eddie, do you have a wild card? So yeah, those are the defensive contributions numbers that you need from Leeds. From Bournemouth, of course, you have Q and Senesi. Those that are doubling Rihan in 33. They are blanking. See ya, Cortex. Thank you for coming on. So Senesi is a lock and Hugh is a lock for me. These two players on the bench boost will get you probably 8 points no matter what. From Brighton though, Brighton is interesting. Yeah, it's Van Hecke. They pick itself, guys. Honestly, they pick themselves. They pick the fuck themselves. You can go for Struik, by the way. Is Struik a regular? Yeah, I think Struik is now a regular. Let me watch the last. No, I want the last Prem games only. This. So Struik played there, Struik played there, and Struik played there. Yes. So Struik can be here instead of if you have the funds. See, Rihan, you're going out. Hello, FPX. Welbeck. Welbeck FPX, but you have to get rid of Gross and probably get Aronson in. So Aronson and Gross are interchange. Aronson and Welbeck interchange with Calvert-Lewin and Gross. I just feel like Calvert-Lewin has more minutes in him compared to Welbeck. But yeah, both are okay options. So yeah, I would say Struik is the... I think defensive contributions of these teams is a must, and O'Reilly for the attacking midfield positions that he plays in. And he can take a random penalty and score a random goal here and there. You know it. Good night, Thomas. I will do it after the stream ends. I will post it. And yeah. I want to see if more people are here. AJ, answer my question. Do you have a wild card? Stop asking questions. What answers you want when you don't... yeah. What answers do you want? I ask you, do you have a wild card? yeah, guys, for me, this is it. In midfield, also Evanilson is an option. By the way, if you have the funds, I think it gets too expensive with Evanilson here. Tavernier is on penalties. It's time for him to start scoring some of these expected numbers. It's time for him to score, honestly. So yeah. If you're looking for a cheap midfielder from Bournemouth, it's Alex Scott. But yeah, I just prefer this. I just don't see a world where I go for something else. Evan Newson is an option. Let's not take him out of the equation. I would buy him in 35 FPL Wax. Honestly, that's what I would do. I would buy him in 35. You have transfer in 33 and transfer in 35. You would have for sure 5 free transfers. And the transfer you haven't used in 32. So yeah, you would have transfers to get them back. And you just sell the Chelsea assets, by the way. Just get rid. Phew. For me, that's the wild card. For you guys. I just don't see a lot of other possibilities. I don't know about you, but yeah. Gabriel is a buy in 35. That's it. It's simple as that. They might be out of UCL and so on. FPL Wax. If you have such a big value and you want to keep it, you can change Senesi or Hill to get Gabriel in. And keep Gabriel in. Probably Senesi and keep Gabriel. I have a big value as well. I would personally go against. Fuck it. 2 weeks without, or 1 week even without him. He can score, yes. It's against City, yes. But I expect them to be trash against City. And on a free hit in 34, you have him back. So, yeah. I just don't see too big of a downside of selling him. It's risky, but you take the risk. That's why we play fantasy, man. That's why we play the fantasy. And you already have one player that's not doubling, and that's Bruno. So, and he has a Chelsea fixture, which is not that easy. But you have a captain in 32 with Bruno. So let's move this team to FPL Planner and showcase to you what I have in mind. So here we go with Verbruggen. Here we go with O'Reilly. Here we pick Senesi. Gibbs White is it's a good asset as well. We go with Hugh. We go with Struik. And we go with Van Hecke. In midfield, we go with Palmer. We go with Semenyo. We go with Bruno. And the final position here is Tavernier. In here we go with Darwow. In here we go with Haaland. And in here we go with GCL. And we're lock and loaded. 32. How it's going to look. So this is the wildcard draft. Then in 32 we pick Senesi vs Arsenal. And that's the team with captain Bruno Fernandes. Okay, FPL Wax. Okay. That's up to you, man. You can keep Gabriel instead of Senesi. This can be Gabriel. Easily. If you have the funds. And you probably do because I don't have Bruno and I don't have Haaland. And I'm spending extra amount of money for them. And I don't have Semenyo. You will bubble tag for sure. You can do this. FPL Wax. Easily. you can do this. I prefer to have as many doublers as possible. That's it. That's my agenda here for this wildcard. Then in 33 you activate the bench boost. You have an amazing bench boost. In 34 you use the free hit. And in 35 you start getting rid. You have this guy to play here. You have these guys to play. You can even save a transfer here. Or start selling Senesi for Gabriel. You can sell Palmer for Rice. And if you want, you can get another Arsenal defender. You can get, instead of O'Reilly or instead of Van Heek, someone, or instead of Hugh. FPL Axe, it's him or Estevao for me in midfield. And then in another player is another City asset. Another Arsenal asset. Then in 36 you bring, instead of Gross probably, you bring, or instead of Joao Pedro, you put him on the bench. You put Tavernier in. You bring in here Sar. And you play the season. And that's it. Your season is done. You have the best possible assets out there. Honestly. You can sell Joao Pedro to someone if you like. You can keep. You can do the hell you want. And that's it. This is it. This is the season done. With doubles, with triple City locked in, with free hit usage, with everything. If you have the wild card now. For me, it's lights out. I don't see a reason why not to do it. You have 14 doublers in 33. You have solid keepers that rotate in 36. You can sell one of them for Henderson to have another doubler in 36. You can do what the hell you want. Honestly. You can do the hell you want. And if Stash is back fit for 33, we see the manager saying we can go for Stash as well. Go, I don't have place for Welbeck. Who would I take out? It's him or Calvert-Lewin. I think Calvert-Lewin has a higher chance to start in both games than Welbeck, in my opinion. That's why I have Calvert-Lewin there. Welbeck is good, I'm not going to lie to you, but yeah, you can sacrifice 1 week to have it better. Or if you want, you can get Welbeck instead of Calvert-Lewin and you sell Verbruggen to Sanchez. And you play the week again and again and again. It can go out, but for me, that's the play. Are the wildcard videos out yet from FPL content creators? Yes, they're out, guys. They're out. Go and copy all of them. Yay, everyone has the same draft. Yay. What a draft, guys. Everyone has the same one. I would go probably you can pick Estevao instead of Palmer. Stash is injured, go. Stash is injured. FPL Axe, I think he has a better fixtures. Burnley play Forest and City. But Panda Tavernier is on penalties. Minte is good punt on Gross, yes. Tavernier alternative pick, you can go for Aronson from Leeds and drop one of the other players. You can go with Estevao here. By the way, Estevao, Chef Kiss, you have options. Tavernier is on penalties, why Krupi should be on penalties? Because he missed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember. Last time around it was him, right? It can be Ryan over Tavernier, honestly. Tavernier was on the field and he didn't take a penalty. That's a good remembrance, guys. Honestly. So you can go with someone like Ryan. Ryan is there. Options. Yeah, Koba, it can happen. It can surely happen. So Bournemouth Tavernier is not a must. You can go for someone like Evan Newson and another player instead of Calvert-Lewin. Evan Newson can be in. Tavernier, not ideal at all, having him there. But yeah. But probably Tavernier is the guy to keep there. Yeah, true. Tavernier on how many yellow cards? Senesi. Holy shit, Dunk is suspended. Holy fucking shit, Dunk is suspended. Sandri, I would go GCL. Yes, Eddie. Koba, but Calvert-Lewin then has Burnley. Then he has Spurs. And then he has West Ham. So yeah. Oh man, shit, Dunk is on 10 yellow cards. What the hell is this guy doing? Oh my god. He just got in the way of my plans. Yeah? He likes to do that. Cheeky boy. So yeah, Gabriel here, I can get one more Leeds defender. Okay. Ha! Fuck Dunk. Okay, Koba. I'm preparing for Double ups. I'm not preparing for past form. I can say the same. Why don't you keep someone like Harry Wilson as well instead of Tavernier? It's, yeah. No. Tennessee is not, I would say. Let me check what the hell is going on. Let me find the yellow cards. Where the fuck are the yellow cards? Come on. He's on 8 yellow cards. Prem Choudhury, I would say Ekitike, man. He's on 8 yellow cards, by the way, not on 9. Ekitike out for Haaland if you can. Yeah, Koba, that's why I have Bruno and may keep Gabriel as well in. Yeah, that's true. But Senesi is on 8 yellow cards. If you're not a fan of Senesi, Trufe goes in and you are locked in. Go, but if he gets a yellow card in game week 33, first leg after getting a yellow card in 32, that can be an issue. Koba Chelsea defenders, it's okay, yes, it's okay. You can get Gusto, Kukurea, you can get them. You can get them. You can easily get them in. If Senesi is close to suspension, just don't get him. Simple as that. Simple. That loose dumb guy. 10 yellow cards already. What the hell? 10 freaking yellow cards. Come on. Keeping Gabriel is fine. Don't get me wrong. Keeping Gabriel is absolutely fine. Yeah, I think that Chelsea defense, it feels a little bit underwhelming, to be fair, if I have to be honest. Alimun, it will be wildcard now, bench boost in 33, free hit in 34, and if you have triple captain in 36. That's my strategy. I think that Chelsea are questionable defensively. Without Chalobah, without Reece James, it's tricky. It's freaking tricky. And I can see Caicedo receiving a yellow card against City and then missing up the double. So they will be weakened in midfield. Welbeck or Calvert-Lewin, that's the flip. Gross safer, Minte more exciting. Go. Why don't you start with Palmer in the wild card and keep Bruno? I don't know if Gusto gets you full 90 minutes, guys. That's my issue. If you take a look, his minutes are always questionable. I know Rich James was fit here, but they can pop in Arch and Ponk at right back and call it a day. And Gusto is just now useless. So, yeah. Ali Gordon does not double. Alimut. Gordon does not double. So yeah, this is something in the vicinity of my wildcard. You can, if you don't like Senesi, drop him, get Petrovic in goal, and call it a day with a cheap defender from Leeds as well. That's an option, but yeah, I like how they're rotating in goal. I liked a lot. And how they complement each other here, and how here is an Arsenal defender, and it's a wrap-up. Struik, O'Reilly, Gabriel in the 35, yes. And you wrap it up. You can buy Henderson if you like in goal instead of Verbruggen in 35 as well, and call it a day. You can do whatever the hell you want. So yeah, I think that's the play. I really do believe that's the play. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you here. I am going to go and prepare a video for the guys that are watching. I wanted West Ham to win. West Ham for me. West Ham, it was going to enable Everton defense, which is class. Everton midfielders, which are class. And Bowen, who is class. So yeah. I would get Darwell because of the good fixture in 36 as well. 35, sorry. Iago, it's just luck. It's just luck. I agree. True FPL wax, but they still double. I think that Leeds, Brighton, Bournemouth are also unreliable, but they double, and that's why we want them. Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks so much for coming on. It's been 2 hours that we started. I'm going to record the video, and I'm going to see you soon with more UCL FPL content. Tuesday, UCL deadline stream. Be there, be prepared, and yeah,